which is the imperial court music of Japan.
It has all these branches of history that it comes from.
It was kind of apparent that this was very out of character for music that I find myself making or recording.
We had the perfect ingredients to recreate Gagaku music using our own musical training, because we have an organist who can play the part of the show, a horn player who can play the part of the hichiriki and the ryuteki, which are the woodwind instruments, and then we have a violinist who can recreate the sound of the koto and the biwa. And then Jordan can add digital percussion to represent instruments like the taiko and remix it into something new.
It made me think more about how we all hear music so differently based on our own functions in the music that we play. I'm always listening for chord changes or harmony. I played the Hammond organ, which for this project was meant to be analogous to the show, which is a reed organ. I ended up just playing a few clusters of notes that I derived from the show. My instrument is fixed at an A440, and the recording, whether it was where they played it or because of the recording itself, they played it somewhere between E flat and E.
On the violin, it was very easy to emulate the glissandos. For my transcription, I wanted to do a kind of subdivided staff where I could show the glissandos going into the note. My part is more of a drone, which is how lots of the Gagaku songs are constructed. There are these drones, and then there's some melody where there's glissandos leading into each note.
Recording the woodwind parts on horn was an interesting process. I started out by trying to just pitch bend using my hand, but it didn't have that kind of woody timbre, so it just sounded disconnected from the organ and the violin. And so for our second round of recording, I tried actually using my stop mute and covering and uncovering the mute itself to get that kind of textural noise that I was looking for.
This entire project is different for me because I don't have a traditional instrument. So starting from that perspective kind of made me a little nervous. I knew that I had to get very creative, especially because I wanted to make this really fun and interesting and challenge myself. Basically, most of the things that I like to do require a steady beat, which was difficult because most of the references that we found are very free-form, which is why we have more of like a hybrid, like two-part section to our piece, so that we can have more of that traditional style in the beginning and morph into something more modern and fun that's like more similar to what I do.
One of the most important elements of Gagaku performance is the dance style actually that accompanies it, which is bugaku. Traditionally, there is a left and a right side music ensemble, and the same thing is true for dancers. This has to do with this concept of balance, and they represent the energies of the moon and the sun. I wanted that idea of continuity and togetherness to remain in perpetuity. The motions that we were doing were all about connecting continuously with each other underneath this idea of flowing like the ocean.
I think I got lucky. My group was very flexible. They kind of just let me take charge when it came to like doing more of the stuff in my DAW. And they were like, just tell us what you need us to do. And if there's anything that we can help you with, we will. And so that definitely helped. And it made it easy to record. The sessions were pretty efficient. And because everybody's very professional, it didn't take that long either, so that was nice.
I'm very thankful to them for letting me create this crazy music video, which was not part of the original assignment. All of them are such wonderful, creative people, and I'm very grateful to have gotten a chance to do a project with them.